Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dwyer Stadium as we have Batavia Muckdog baseball. Fourth straight day with the ball game today as the Muckdogs will take on the Buffalo Diesel in an out-of-league game. Will be a bit of a different energy compared to last night, but surely a great game in store. The Muckdogs had, I think, in my opinion, there have been some thrillers. I think their most thrilling, craziest game of the season. It's hard to say craziest when they, of course, came back from down 12-1 versus Geneva. But they showed the resilience and undying thirst for victory as they improved to 7-4 following a miraculous comeback victory with 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth against the Jamestown Tarpskunks to secure a 3-2 victory. They were down 2-0, and they roared back. Justin Espinal had a ribbon single with 2 outs in the ninth, a pair of walks, some great patience from Jackson Inman and Cooper Romick kept them in it and loaded up the bases. The winning run was at second base as Braden Reyna came through, ripped a single into center field, and walked things off. The Muckdogs today, against the Buffalo Diesel, will throw out a bit of a different lineup than usual. Some guys who've had a solid amount of run in the early going. Some other guys who haven't gotten a chance to hit. You'll see a few pitchers swing the twig today. It's always fun. They face off against the Buffalo Diesel. The Diesel have had their fair share of success as they are 4-time champions. They play in another league again, as mentioned. But the Diesel, 4-time champs, that's what it says on their game changer site. They have fun playing ball, and they win. They may not be a group of college kids. Some guys still playing collegiate ball. Essentially everyone on this team played collegiate ball. There are a few guys here who you'll see today who played indie ball. They played professional baseball. So some guys with some talent, some supreme talent on the field today. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll step aside for the second while the Muckdogs go through the thrilling pregame festivities which make Dwyer Stadium Dwyer Stadium. We'll be back in just a few moments. We welcome you back to Dwyer Stadium. While introductions are taking place, the Muckdogs roster and lineups will be announced out on the field. And while they do that, I think it's time for the first time this year to do a little bit of standings talk. Standings, still, of course, a ton of time left in the season, but the Muckdogs are a quarter of the way through the schedule already. Feels like the season started just yesterday. But that's how it always goes, doesn't it? Muckdogs, 11 games in, sit at 7-4. They've won 2 straight ball games. They are third in the West Division, so they'd be a playoff team if things ended today. Niagara Falls Americans sit at first at 7-2. The Newark Pilots are 6-1. There is a technical tie in the column form at the moment, but what that means is that they have a suspended game, which they will need to continue. So that doesn't mean they've actually tied a game. They're just waiting for an opportunity when the weather clears up.
The center fielder from Flagler College and Batavia Notre Dame High School number 17.
They'll play that ball.
Bryson Berry. Berry, center field. And ladies and gentlemen, the rest of your Batavia Muckdogs.
The Muckdogs will have the opportunity to see the Pilots in just a few days, as that brings us to the Muckdogs' upcoming schedule. They have tomorrow off, and then back-to-back days, they play against new teams they haven't seen yet in the 2025 summer. On Tuesday, it's guaranteed win night, as the Muckdogs at Dwyer Stadium will host the Auburn Double Days at 6:30 p.m. Then on Wednesday, it's Weenie Wednesday, as the Muckdogs will take on Newark. Weenie Wednesday means $1 hot dog nights. That's a game. I've said it probably 16 times on the broadcast already. That's a game you're not going to want to miss. We'll continue the schedule talk in just a moment after the playing, a performance of our national anthem.
Would you please remain standing? Keep your hats removed as we welcome members from the Clarence High School Chamber Choir as they will be singing our national anthem under the direction of student directors Angelina Federle and Julian Lang.
Bright
After that performance, we are just about ready for Muckdogs baseball. While we have the chance, let's give you a breakdown on the Muckdogs defense. On the mound today, it'll be Cole Taylor. Taylor will make his first start of the season. He's appeared in one game so far. Behind the plate, it'll be James Bolton, so that's the battery. Going around the infield, it's Blake Ewing at first, Conte Ueno at second, Caleb Walker at shortstop, and Cameron Koppel manning third. In the outfield, Luke Dodonna is in left field, Bryson Berry making his first appearance as a hitter this season. He's in center, and in right field, it's Jacob Vesco. Here's a rundown on the lineup that Taylor will be facing from the Diesel. Starting at shortstop, it'll be Victor Mazzara. At second, batting second in the order, the right fielder, Henry Delgado. Batting third and playing center, Darren Grabowski. Riley Culver will bat fourth and play third. The fifth hitter in the lineup will be the second baseman, Aiden Mrose. Carter Bandelian bats sixth, plays left field. Brendan Gosling is the third baseman. He'll bat seventh. Batting eighth, it's the designated hitter, Tommy Caruana. The ninth hitter is the catcher, CJ Snooks. Batting 10th, rounding out the order, it's the extra hitter, Tyler Skura. Zach Lighton, almost like Al later. Well, maybe not. A few letters off. But Zach Lighton will be on the mound as Victor Mazzara digs into the box. Cole Taylor is ready on the mound, and we are just about underway for Muckdog baseball here. First pitch on its way. That is a ball.
The WBT 1491.
It's 1-0.
First pitch time, the temperature is 416 and 74 degrees.
Here comes the 1-0 pitch. A called strike one on the outside corner. There's a breaking ball for strike two. Taylor jumping ahead of the first batter he sees. 1-2 on its way. Tap to third base. Koppel has to get by him, and it rolls into left field. Leadoff man is on, and we're going for second base and making it with ease. I thought he was just going to hold up at first, but he said no. He had two on his mind right away, and he leads off this ball game with a two-base error.
Batting second, midfielder Henry Delgado.
Henry Delgado now will come to the plate. So what's on Cole Taylor? Taylor has appeared in one game this season. He did not record an out. It was not exactly the outing that he would have liked, not his dream start to the season. But he's here, the Spring Hill, Tennessee native, looking to wash that away. Put a strong performance out there. It's the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball, fouled back. It's 0-2. Taylor in that outing walked two batters and did not record a K. But so far today, it's been a different story. I mean, ton of strikes to Mazzara. He's already up 0-2 on Delgado, and he's used the breaking ball a lot so far. Maybe got some nice feel for that pitch here as the 0-2 is on its way. That breaking ball is swung on and missed for strike three. One away now as Taylor strikes out Delgado.
Batting third, center fielder is Darren Grabowski.
Darren Grabowski digs in the box. He mans center field today. Grabowski played 4 seasons of collegiate ball for Franklin Pierce and Bridgeport University. In his final season at Bridgeport, that was back in 2018, he had a 941 OPS. So a guy maybe a touch past his collegiate days as he takes ball one. A guy a touch past his collegiate days, but he could swing it. You know, he's still been playing ball, keeping at it. Definitely some talent in that bat. Taylor going to have to be careful with a man on second base. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Fouled right back. It's 1-1. Thank you to everyone joining us today on Father's Day. It's beautiful, beautiful weather. Just a wonderful Sunday afternoon. I do want to let you all know that this is a 7-inning game today. Before the 1-1 delivery is made, Taylor fakes back to second base to keep Mazzara honest. One ball, one strike. Taylor gets the sign, gets set. Pitch on his way. Runner goes for third. The throw down is not in time. A nice jump right there from Mazzara, and he's 90 feet away from putting the first run of the ball game on the board. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. That one flied into fairly deep center field, taking a few steps back, coming in. Making the catch is Barry. The throw to the plate is one hop, not in time, never really had a chance. As there is the first run of the ball game. The Diesels strike first. They go up 1-0 here in the top of inning number 1.
All right, fans, next up is the cleanup batter, and guess what? It's his birthday today!
The next man up is Riley Culver. Culver has his birthday today. Looking to give himself a present. He's up with 2 outs, nobody on. He takes ball 1. One 0 pitch. Swung on, fouled away for a space side. Count 1-1. It'll be a 1-1 on the way now. That one low and outside. It's 2-1. Fans will have a special guest joining us up here in the booth as Sean Mendez, the star outfielder returning for a second season with the Muckdogs, will come up and chat in the 4th inning. So make sure to stay tuned for that. Looking forward to it. It'll be a lot of fun. Some more fun, another exciting note, something to keep in mind is the 2-2 pitch on its way. Breaking ball called, strike 3. Taylor gets out of the first inning. 1 run scores on no hits. No runners are left on base. And after a half inning of play, Diesel 1, Muckdogs coming to bat.
Hi, what can I get for you? 1 Muckdog ale, please.
Oh, that sounds good.
There you go.
Hey, you know what? Let me get one of those too.
Hey,
Thank you, good sir.
what is this Muckdog Ale?
Oh, it's actually the official beer of the Batavia Muckdogs, brewed by yours truly, Eli Fish. Come down, stop by, and get yourself some drinks, some food, awesome stuff at 109 Main Street.
We'll welcome you back to Dwyer Stadium here for the bottom of the first inning. And let's give you tonight's starting lineup for the Muckdogs. Leading off and playing shortstop, it will be Caleb Walker, batting second, manning second base. It's Kanta Ueno. Third man up will be the right fielder, Jacob Vesco, batting fourth and catching. It's James Bolton. In the fifth slot, playing first base, Blake Ewing. Batting sixth, playing left field, it's Luke Dodonna. In the seventh hole and manning the hot corner, it's the two-way player, Cameron Koppel. Another guy who's playing two-way today is Cole Taylor. Taylor is pitching, but also a designated hitter, so he will hit for himself. Irwin's Branch, a pitcher, is the extra hitter, batting ninth in today's lineup. And another guy who plays two ways, but is playing the outfield and hitting in this one. It's Bryson Berry, the Batavia native. He mans center field and bats 10th. And as previously mentioned, the man on the mound for the Diesel will be Zach Layton. Layton played his collegiate ball in 2011 and 2012, and he pitched to a 2.27 ERA at Mercyhurst University. He was brilliant, and that performance led him to professional baseball. He has pitched in 4 seasons of indie ball for 3 different teams. Those days are over. But again, a guy on the field, one of the only guys who's played professional ball. You can't say that about anybody in the PGCBL. But that's what the Buffalo Diesel bring to the diamond. Caleb Walker digs in. Let's take a look at the numbers for Walker on the young season. In 8 games, he's batting 200. He's got a 304 on base and a 250 slug. Good for a 554 OPS. Ready to go against the right-hander Layton. First pitch to him. Called strike 1 on the outside corner. It'll be an 0-1 now to the shortstop. He pops that one up out of play. Again, a reminder, this is a 7-inning game. No balls, 2 strikes on the leadoff man, Walker. Pitch on his way. Ground ball, third base, field it. Throw to first base is in time. Gosling with the assist, and there's 1 down. Into the box now. It's Kanta Ueno. Batting .313 on the season, a .316 on base. No extra base hits, so a .313 slug. He awaits the first pitch from Layton, and he lines that one to shortstop. 1 hop off the glove, it rolls into the outfield, and he will beat that one out. It's an infield single for Ueno. First hit of the day for the Muckdogs with 1 away. Coming up now, it's Jacob Vesco. Vesco on the season, batting .167, but a .400 on base percentage. As he flies that one into fairly deep left center field. Coming in on it though and making the catch is Grabowski for the second out here in the bottom of inning number 1. As the next man up is James Bolton. Bolton is the hitman of the game, so if he can produce a base enough, he'll make the fans and maybe all the fathers here on Father's Day happy. Thank you to all the fathers out there listening. Thank you for tuning in. I wish you a very happy Father's Day. Off on the pitch is Ueno. Bolton takes ball 1, and it's a stolen bag for the second baseman. He advances to scoring position now with 2 away. 1-0 pitch now on its way. Bolton taps it. High chopper, shortstop, picked, throw, first is in time. Nice smooth play there at shortstop to retire the side. The Muckdogs get one hit. They leave one runner left on base. They trail 1-0 after one inning of play here in this one.
Did you know that 15 minutes can save you 15% or more on car insurance with Geico?
Yeah, but did you know that Dewey's favorite snack is popcorn from the Batavia Muckdogs?
We welcome you back now for inning number 2. Muckdogs get one hit. Leave Consigliano at second base in inning number 1. We return now for the second, the first man up. For the Diesel will be Aiden Rose. Cole Taylor struck out 2 batters. The 1 run he allowed was unearned. Good command from him. Good presence on the mound overall so far from the right-hander.
Leading off the top of the second, batting 5th in the order, Aiden Rose.
Again, a reminder, fans, that this is tonight's game is 7 innings. I guess more today. Again, happy Father's Day to everyone out there listening. That one is low for ball 1. Something fun. I'm looking forward to it personally up here in the booth. That one fell back. I imagine that you at home will also be excited to see this. I'll make sure to fill you in when it happens. But there are a pair of Muckdogs interns playing for the Buffalo Diesel today. A few guys with some high-level reps playing baseball, as that one is low for ball 2. 2 men who will take the field, who, alongside myself, our fellow interns, this 2-1 pitch is outside. It's 3-1. It's our statistician, Zach Caper. Caper will come into the game in relief at some point, and Caleb Kusina will play most likely in the outfield. He'll get an AB, at least 1, as there's a called strike 2 as the count runs full. I cannot wait to see it. I imagine you at home will have fun as the interns take on the players. There's a 3-2 pitch on its way. That one, high chopper to second base. Ueno Fields flips to first in time for the first out.
And 6 left fielder, Carter Bandelian.
Carter Bandelian takes the play for the first time today. He's in left field in this one. First pitch to him. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Taylor, 0-1 offering is low. Count 1-1. Again, also a reminder, fans, that Sean Mindos will be joining us up here in the booth in the 4th inning. 1-1 on its way. Outside, it's 2-1. I have been hearing that the Kusina Homer is a lock. That's just what I've heard. Not a coach, not a player. That one. Awkward wave. Beautiful breaking ball from Taylor right there. The count 2-2. 2-2 pitch. It hits him. He tried to go for the front door breaking ball. It just didn't bite back enough. It clips Bandelian, and there's a man on with one away here in inning number 2.
And it's not third baseman, Brendan Gosling.
Brendan Gosling will come to the plate now. Gosling is playing third base, recorded an assist. In the bottom of the last inning, that first pitch to him is a fastball outside. It's 1-0. After a stretch of 4 games in 3 days, nice to have a little more of an easier, relaxing, fun contest as there's strike 1 for the Muckdog ball players. It's a busy, busy schedule ahead. That's how it is when you got to jam-pack so many games into one summer. Just not a ton of time before these guys need to go back to school. As that one checked in. Hey, got him! What a move from Cole Taylor. Blake Ewing slapped the tag down to erase the base runner. There's 2 away after the pickoff from Cole Taylor. Next pitch, inside, count 2-1. Two-one pitch on his way. That breaking ball clips the inside corner. Taylor, 1 pitch away from getting out of inning number 2. Ground ball, second base, slow roller to Ueno. He throws to first in time to retire the side. One man gets on base thanks to the hit by pitch, but he does not score as he's erased at second base. Because of that, erased at first base, I should say. And because of that, no runners left on base, no runs, no hits. And after 1.5 innings of play here in the 7-inning contest, the Diesel lead 1-0.
My favorite candy is Kit Kat, but I eat the chocolate first and then the wafer.
Favorite candy's got to be Reese's Cups. I'm gonna go with Starburst.
My favorite candy is the Nerds Clusters.
My favorite candy, Sour Skittles.
Mike, man.
They're new. They're called peelers. It's like you peel them and inside it's gummy.
Sour gummy worms.
I would definitely have to go with Quit. Big Quick guy. Big chocolate guy.
Yeah.
Favorite candy, unpopular opinion, 100 grand.
Leading off here in inning number 2, it's Blake Ewing. Ewing has had quite a bit of success at the plate this season, especially when it comes to getting on base. A .667 on base percentage in 7 games is evidence of that. He's drawn a ton of walks in the early going. To put an exact total on that, he's got 6 walks to 5 strikeouts. First pitch to him here is low for ball 1. Ewing with a 1,067 OPS, one of the highest on the team. Pitch to him. Check swing, called strike 1. After Ewing, it'll be Luke Dodonna and Cameron Koppel. The 1-1 pitch on its way. Ewing pops it up, third base side out of play. The count 1-2. You know, I give props, credit where credit is due, to Zach Layton. Layton, a pitcher for so long, and he just loves the game of baseball. I mean, he's back out there. Who says that when your playing career is done, it's really done? There's still more to give. For anyone that is missing the sport of baseball, missing that itch, they want to get out there on the diamond. There are leagues out there. You can find somewhere to play. Your career is not done as early as you think it is. Lighten proof of that. So they'll come home with the 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Nice breaking ball right there to set down Ewing, and there's one away.
Batting 6, left fielder, number 0, Luke Dodonna.
Luke Dodonna comes to the plate now. Here are the numbers for Dodonna on the young season. First pitch to him. Fastball high, count 1-0. Dodonna has gotten his fair share of hits in the early going. Has not quite gotten an extra base hit. Still yet to draw a walk, so I imagine that'll change pretty quickly. The 1-0 on its way. Dodonna swings and misses, the count even at 1 apiece. It'll be a 1-1 now to Dodonna. He swings and misses. Lighton filling up the strike zone, and why not? Pump and strikes. This Diesel team has had a bit of experience playing against the PGCBL this summer, and in previous summers, of course. But so far this summer, that one popped up by Dodonna to shortstop. Calling and making the catch is Mazzara, and they're 2 away. The Diesel played the Tarp Skunks earlier this week on June 11th, also known as Wednesday. Yes, technically that's last week, as the week starts now, it's Sunday. As Cameron Koppel comes to the plate, Koppel pitched in Game 2 versus Elmira on Friday, and he was great. 4 innings. He taps that one to third base. It'll be a tough play. The throw is off the line. Koppel reaches first base, beats that one out. Scorer's decision pending. That one ruled a base hit, and I agree with that call. Thank you. Koppel, an athletic guy himself, was hustling down the line. You know, it's a tough throw to make on the run, something like that. So Koppel gets a 2-out base knock, and it brings up today's pitcher, Cole Taylor. You don't really see pitchers hit a whole lot in the PGCBL. Jack Turner of the Red Wings did, but that's the only time it's happened in a Muckdog game this season. Taylor swings at the first pitch and flares it into center field. Under it and making the catch is Grabowski, and that will retire the side. We are through 2 innings. The Muckdogs trail 1-0 here against the Buffalo Diesel. We're back now for inning number 3. Cole Taylor still on the mound. Tommy Caruana will lead off. The Diesel. Ground that one to shortstop. Walker Fields throws to first base. Nice stretch there from Ewing. He holds on to it, holds the bag for out number 1. Blake Ewing showing off the flexibility there to record the first out. The Diesel still looking for their first hit in this one. They scored their run back in the first inning on an E5 and a sac fly. First pitch to Snooze is a called strike 1. That one. High chopper, second base. Ueno ranging over, flips to first in time, and 2 quick outs here in the top of inning number 3. Cole Taylor moving through this lineup with ease. Trying to break up that rhythm. It'll be Tyler Skura. First pitch to Skura is low for ball 1. Next one on the way. Fouled away, first base side, out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count now on the extra hitter. Pitch on his way. Hot shot top by Cole Taylor. Taylor reflexes like a cat, gets the glove down, makes the grab, and it ends the top of inning number 3. A loud third out, but nonetheless, it counts the same. After 2.5 innings of play, the Diesel lead 2-1.
Did you know that 15 minutes can save you 15% or more on car insurance with Geico?
Yeah, but did you know that Dewey's favorite snack is popcorn from the Batavia Muckdogs?
Back now for the bottom of inning number 3. A new pitcher is on the mound for the Diesel. As a pitcher will take the plate for the Muckdogs in Irwin's Branch. Branch on the mound has been strong to start the season. He's made 3 appearances, 3.2 innings pitched, and a 2.45 ERA. The St. Xavier University attendee has been strong on the mound this summer, but in this out-of-league game, he's got the opportunity to do something at the plate. Fun to see this. Branch takes that one outside for ball 1. One-0 paints the outside corner for strike 1. A reminder, fans, that we'll have Sean Mindos joining us up here in the booth in just a few short moments, as he'll be here for inning number 4. As Branch fouls that one away, it's 1-2 now. One, two on its way. Outside. Good leave by today's extra hitter, and it's 2-2. Two now on its way. Outside. Another close leave. Irwin's Branch showing off his eye and runs the count full here. Don't expect him to be looking for a walk. I don't know how many chances he'll have to hit this season. You better believe he's going to come up swinging. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Branch is set down for the first out of the bottom of inning number 3.
Center field number 17, Bryson Berry.
Now, another man who's mostly pitched this season, has not had a plate appearance. Hits at college. Berry does. He cuts and pops that one up in the air, third base side. Catch is made for out number 2 here in the bottom of inning number 3.
It's now back to the top of the lineup. And shortstop number 9, Caleb Walker.
Caleb Walker brings things back up to the top of the order here. First pitch on its way. Ground ball back up the middle. Might have broken the bat. It's fielded and thrown on in time. A strong throw from the lip of the outfield grass in center field gets Walker and retires the side. A quick bottom of the 3rd inning. And the Muckdogs trail 1-0 after 3 innings of play.
Did you know that 15 minutes can save you 15% or more on car insurance with Geico?
Yeah, but did you know that Dewey's favorite snack is popcorn from the Batavia Muckdogs?
Welcome back here for inning number 4. New man on the mound for the Muckdogs. It's Jake Sliz. Sliz pitched back on opening day when 1 inning versus Jamestown. The tall left-hander delivers. Strike 1. Nice heater there. Sliz, an attendee of Alfred State University. A 1 pitch to him. Fastball grounded. Third baseman cuts it off. Koppel throws to first base in time for the first out. Nice play there by Cameron Koppel. And Sliz retires the first batter that he sees.
Right fielder, Henry Delgado.
Henry Delgado now coming up to the plate. First pitch to Delgado is taken for ball 1. One and 0 on its way. Flared back up the middle, 1 hop, fielded by Ueno. The throw to first is in time for the second out here. 2 quick outs. Sliz doing a good job conducing soft contact against the top of the Diesel order. Now digging in, it is Eric Grabowski. Grabowski has driven in the only run of this game with a sac fly back in the first inning. So he takes that one low. It's 1-0. The 1-0 now on Grabowski, as we have a special guest joining us here just in a moment, as Sean Mindas has just sat down next to me in the booth. So that one is fouled away. We'll get things all set up here. It's 1-1 now. We're joined now by Sean Mindas.
Are we live? We're all good?
We're all good.
Peter, how's it going?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. You know, lovely day at the ballpark. Wish I could be playing right now, but hey, what are you gonna do?
So I wanted to ask you about that. I want to see how is everything feeling. I know you left. What was it? A week ago exactly now?
Yeah, last Sunday. A minor strain. And Skip, you know, the one thing he wants to win, but the one thing he cares about most is his players, his health. So early on in the year, we're really taking it, you know, lightly. It's getting better every day though. So we're aiming for mid to late next week. What I'm aiming for.
So that's a fair ball down the third base line. Grabowski rounds first, he heads for second, and he will make it there standing. Big day at the plate for Eric Grabowski. There's a man on second with 2 down. Glad to hear that things are starting to feel better.
Yeah, every day. Jogged a little bit today, first time. So
there you go.
First baseman, Riley Culver.
So what's the ramp up like there? Is it like you kind of wait and see how you're feeling when you wake up in the morning?
Yeah, it's a day-to-day thing. You know, the first couple of days, you know, it's just stay on that rest. You know, don't do anything. But as it gets better, you want to move it around a little bit. You know, so that's where we're in right now. You know, hope to swing soon. That'd be nice. That's the worst part. You know, you're seeing everyone play, everyone practice, and I'm just sitting off to the side.
I mean, for a guy like you know, probably ready to get back out there.
Yes.
I want to ask you about a nickname that I've heard mentioned from Skip. He referred to you as the Italian bully a lot before you came.
Bully?
Where does that come from?
That's all Skip. I'm Italian. Yeah. It might show. You know, he likes to point out I'll have my chain on and I'll unbutton the jersey when I'm playing. But the bully part, I guess I look like a bully, a bulldog. He says, so it's bully. He actually named our hitting groups. They used to just be group 1, 2, 3, 4. They actually named after different dogs. And when he was going over that, he goes, I got this one because you all look like bulldogs. And I was like, I already know who's going to be first. And it was my name, it's like Mindas. So that's all Skip. Yeah, I don't know where it came from, to be honest. That's I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But it's
Now, of course, this is your second season here. What's it been like with this much experience with Skip Martinez and all the things that come with the Muck Dog culture? What made you really want to come back in this environment?
man, it's fun. Playing for people. These people care. They're gonna cheer. They're gonna boo the other team. I don't know if they really ever boo us. If they do, I don't know. But they're into the game, so that definitely makes it more fun. And every game I just want to go out there and do my best. Then of course Skip and Lid and Grant, man, they're all great guys. But yeah, Skip's my guy, man. When he said he wanted me back, I didn't want to go anywhere else. I planned on coming back before he even said anything. That's my guy. Man, great coach, man. I learned a lot from him. He knows what he's talking about.
Now, bringing things over to last night's game. Crazy comeback.
Oh my God. We were down to our last out. 2 outs in the ninth, down by 2. That was magical. I mean, definitely needed that. Wins like that really bring people together, bring a team together. And that helped this team a lot. Last year's team, man, we got close very quick. And I'm sure the numbers and the record shows for that. That team, we became brothers pretty much instantly. And wins like that is what makes it brotherhood. You want to fight for one another.
Now, while we've got you here, we're not going to step aside in between innings. We'll continue this chat. I mean, it was electric up here in the booth. I can't imagine. What are things like in the clubhouse after you fight back and win a game like that?
After a win like that, I mean, the music was blasting. I mean, what happens in there is that stays in there.
Of course, don't want to.
We're having a good time. Spirits are high, and like I said, that's in there is where it becomes tight-knit brotherhood. And that's exactly what happened last night. But in the dugout, man, once the bullpen comes down, and maybe 1 or 2 people are left back there in case there's a comeback, a tie game, extra innings. That's and everyone's loud. Some people either can handle that pressure or they can't. They didn't. They did not. For sure, it crumbled, but. Yeah, that's fun. That makes it fun. When all my boys are in there screaming, watching people succeed, that's great time. Great time, great comeback.
And special thank you to any.
Unfortunately, couldn't run out onto the field after. So that was tough.
That's just good awareness, though. You don't want to push anything too early.
I know. I'm excited. I'm definitely excited, but yeah, everyone's running out there, and I'll be sitting by home plate waiting for them to come in.
Alright, fans, our Muck Dogs need to get on the scoreboard.
We return now for the bottom of inning number 4. First man who come to the plate, it'll be Kanza Ueno, followed by Jacob Vesco and James Bolton. Now, I'd like to ask you, you guys really don't have a lot of time. How many days before the season started did you arrive this summer in Batavia?
I arrived a day earlier. Just because after last year, that day when we pull in, Skip wants to try and have practice. You got to worry about moving in with 30 other guys. So, I got up a day early, moved my stuff in, and I can hang out, get to meet everyone, and then practice. So that was definitely the right call, a day early. But not much time, a week or 2 after school, and then we're here. And then when this is done, some people are going back to school. But that's the life you choose. I'm not complaining. I love it.
But with that quick turnaround, is there something that you do? Of course, you're one of the returners. Happen to be a lot of returners on this team. But how do you it's such a team sport like baseball. How do you get all the guys to become so tight-knit in such a short period of time?
It's tough. It's definitely tough, but like I said, the wins like last night, high emotion. When you can get that kind of emotion out of someone, that definitely helps bringing people closer together.
That one is cracked down the left field line from Jacob Vesco. It's going to roll to the wall, and he's going to roll into second base. with a 1-out double. Muckdogs still down 1-0, but they've got the tying run just 180 feet away for James Bolton.
Yeah, also everyone living in the
Next up, your
same
Muckdogs
building.
catcher,
You see everyone every day.
Number 27, James Ball.
Hanging out with one another, showing up every day together. It's just, you're with each other 24/7, and eventually it just clicks like, hey, we're all here to do the same thing, And that's where this team's getting to. And that's usually a very, very good sign. We have been there, but it's just, day by day it's getting better. And that's a good sign.
Do you have a favorite moment here so far? Not necessarily just this year.
Not necessarily just this year. I didn't plan for that question. There's a lot, man. There's a lot with certain individuals. There's team moments. I mean that was that 12-run comeback against Geneva was pretty fantastic. I haven't been a part of anything like that, but for the first 6 innings, I wouldn't say that was my favorite baseball moment for sure.
So that one gets to the backstop. Vesco moves up another 90 feet, the tying run at third base as the count improves to 2-1 on Bolton.
Favorite moment. Anytime, I get to interact with fans or kids, that's usually a very fun time. There's too many. There's just too many with certain guys last year, certain guys this year. I'll just say there is a lot more fun than not. There's a lot more great and just everything here than not. There's never a dull moment being a Batavia Muckdog, for sure.
So that one taken just a touch upstairs, maybe a bit outside for ball 4. Bolton walks, and now runners are on the corners with just one away for Blake Ewing. I think that's a great answer.
Yeah, that's the best I can do. That's a tough question.
Don't mean to put you on the spot here, of course.
That's the best that I can do.
Now, so the people watching, of course, there's little bits on social media, maybe getting like a paint behind the picture. You have a guy that you'd say is like sort of the class clown of the locker room, like one guy that you'd say could be a stand-up comedian if he went up there today with a mic.
A stand-up comedian.
Ewing produces the first run of the ballgame for the Muckdogs. Vesco crosses home. It's a sac fly RBI. This game is all tied up at 1-1 here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
I'm between two people here, with Garrett Beaver and
Cooper Roman, Garrett Beaver.
That would be my 2.
I can tell you before the trip to Elmira, there was a very, very funny interaction with Beaver, Gavin Chandler, and Lou Dog in the clubhouse.
Oh, that was just this week. I didn't go.
Oh, you didn't travel with the team. Gotcha.
You're gonna have to fill me in.
It was. I can tell you that it's that one low for ball 2. I can tell you that. Again, we'll keep things.
It was in the locker room.
It was in the locker room.
I'll find out later. We're good.
I can tell you that Lid. After
it was with Lid too. Oh God.
Lid was that one skied down the right field line from Dodonna. That one will be caught, or it won't be. It hit off of the glove. Would have been some tough luck, as that was a long way to range over right there from Delgado. But it ultimately lands harmlessly to count 2-1 now on Dodonna. I can tell you that Lid had a perplexed look on his face.
As he usually does. That is. Now that we're throwing Lid in there, I gotta hear about this. That's great.
What's your experience been like with him? A guy who, he's been around here, he's played in this league, and he's a sociology guy. I've only had such a very limited interaction, but he's just, the things he says, I'm like, wow, damn, that is a really good thing. What's it been like?
He's known for his one-liners. I believe he said the other day, after the 12-1 win, he dropped one of the hardest one-liners I've ever heard. He said, "Down in the muck, only the dogs survive." That's the Lid. Great guy, obviously. Knows the game. I could see that, and obviously he's under Skip's wing, so it's a young Skip to me. That's a young Skip right there.
Like
Lid's my boy. Like you said, the sociology degree he has. He knows how to play mind games to get the best out of you. I've definitely. Last year I used to be a very mental baseball player. It's tough in a game where you are. If you fail 7 out of 10 times, you're a Hall of Famer. You know, it is still tough to deal with failure, and but he knew how to calm me down. He knew when to push the right buttons. Right now, he keeps giving me crap about my leg. Those aren't fun buttons to push, because he knows I'll try to be out there tomorrow.
He just wants you back in the lineup.
Yeah. But yeah, no, he's got a bright future if he continues down the path of coaching. And from what I've heard, he was a dog when he played. He was a dog. But yeah, that's what I got on Lid. He's a great dude.
You think you'd ever consider, after your playing days, stepping into coaching?
If I had a kid that wanted to play, definitely.
For Batavia, bottom of the fourth inning, 1 run.
I don't know. That I feel like as if I could. You know, I've learned a lot. This has been my life for I don't know how many years now. I've definitely learned a lot. I've been under some great coaches at Keystone.
Bulldogs got something I know you're going to like. Take it over, Bulldog. That's right,
But I don't know. I think once the playing days are done, I'm gonna have to step away. That might be. But you never know. You never know. The future's the future. So you never know. To be determined.
I gotta ask you, are you a Tom's River guy? Are you a Yankee fan?
It's actually really gonna surprise you what I'm a fan of. It is the Toronto Blue Jays.
Really? How'd that happen?
You know their shortstop, Bill Bichette?
Yes, I do know that.
That's my favorite baseball player.
Is it the flow?
Not anymore.
Oh, that's
He
right.
chopped it, but yeah, I loved growing up. Not growing up. I guess I was a little older, but his swing was. I just loved his swing. He's not that big of a guy, and he gets it done. You know, he's just a gritty baseball player. And that's what I try to model my game.
I like that. Well, Sean, you're welcome to stay if you'd like to. If you want to.
It's getting hot up here.
It is hot up here.
I'm sorry to deal with this.
It has. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having
Hey,
me.
if you ever want to come up, let me know. You're always welcome up in the booth.
I don't know if my family is watching. Dad, if you're still watching, happy Father's Day. Have a good one.
Love it.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
It's hot here. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, I will let you know.
After that great time speaking with Sean Bindos, getting an inside scoop on some of the things that go on behind the scenes. Always nice chatting with him. We're back for inning number 5 and a new man on the mound for the Muckdogs. It's Samuel Gill. Muckdogs tied this one up back in the bottom of inning number 4. There's a swing and a miss, strike 1 from Gill. That one in there for strike 2 on Gill. Excuse me, from Gill, I should say. He'll face off against Mrose, Vandelian, and Gosling. Here in inning number 5. It's been really a defensive battle so far. Pitchers have been on their game. Jake Sliz was strong on the bump, as was Cole Taylor. Gill trying to keep that going. 0-2 pitch on its way. Check swing. They say he went, but it goes to the backstop. And as a result, Rose will reach first base. Nice pitch there from Gill. Just ricochet, took an unfortunate bounce, and the leadoff man is on here in the top of inning number 5.
Left fielder Carter Vandelian.
Vandelian in the box. First pitch to him. Outside for ball 1. Looking at the numbers on the season for Samuel Gill, he's made just 1 appearance so far, only has recorded 1 out on the young campaign. Nice to get him this opportunity here to keep that arm fresh. It's a 2-0 count now. You know, when you have a break, an extended hiatus from game action, sometimes it can take a moment to sort of get that rhythm back, so it's good to keep your pitchers regular. The opportunity here for Gill to do just that as the 2-0 pitch is up high. 3 balls and no strikes on Vandelia. Three-0 pitch on its way. That one up high for ball 4. First 2 men get on base via drop third strike and walk. And the go-ahead run advances to scoring position.
Come on, Samuel. All right.
Pitch on its way. Popped up on the infield. That one is caught by Gill. A collision there with Ewing, Koppel, and Gill. But the 6'4", 230-pound frame from Samuel Gill helps him out there. The other 2 guys sort of bump off him. He's not fazed by the contact. He makes the catch for the first time.
The last batter was Brendan Johnson. Now off the DH, Tommy Caruana.
Tommy Caruana now digs in to the box. Caruana 0 for 1 with a ground out today. Oh, 1 pitch coming home. That one fouled back. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch on its way. Low for ball 1. Gill ready to come home with the 1-1. The pitch up high for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike on the designated hitter. Again, a reminder, fans, this is just a 7-inning contest today. Here on Father's Day. 2-1 pitch, here it is. Fouled back. Gill evens the count at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Ready with the pitch. Gill delivers. That one low, and the count runs full. After Caruana, it's Snooks, Skura, and then the top of the Diesel order. Full count pitch on its way. Here it is. Runners advance. They were off on the pitch. Gross was at second. Bandelian did not trail at first. 3-2 count and trying to keep things on the run. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Always a situation where, look, unless it's strike 3, it's okay to run, especially in a situation where a force is on at the next base. Gill pitches that one high. For ball 4, the bases are loaded for the Diesels here in the top of inning number 5.
Catcher C.J. Snooks.
C.J. Snooks has the chance to give the Diesel a lead, a golden opportunity right here against Gill. First pitch on its way. That one fouled back. It's 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. That one low. 1 ball, 1 strike on the catcher. Here comes the 1-1. That one, line drive into left field. It's a base hit. Dodonna fields it, throws it in. Every runner moves up 90 feet as the Diesel take the lead on the ribby single from C.J. Snooks. With pitching coach Grant Bickham away for this one. Coach Khalid Cox, who we just talked about, Sean Mindos and I in the last inning. A guy who has a wise way with words. He understands the mental side of the game better than just about anybody. A guy with a passion for psychology, sociology. He's really got a feel for that kind of stuff. So going out there, maybe giving Gill just the words he needs to hear to settle down and tiptoe out of this inning. As Tyler Skura steps up to the plate. The first pitch to Skura. Outside for ball 1. One ball and no strikes. Here comes the pitch. That one, fly ball, right field. Backing up and making the catch is Vesco. The runner tags. The throw to the plate is cut off by Ewing, and a run will score. A sac fly from the 10-hitter extends the Diesel lead to 3-1 here in inning number 5. And remember, fans, that this is just a 7-inning game. So 5th inning is really more like the 7th here tonight. The lineup flips over with Victor Mazzara. Mazzara is 0 for 2. Reach base with an E5 back in inning number 1. That one low in the dirt, taken for a ball. That one, Up high, the count now 2 balls and no strikes. Two-0 pitch on its way. Upstairs once again, it's 3-0 now. That one taken for ball 4, and the bases are reloaded now with 2 away.
Right fielder, Henry Delgado.
Henry Delgado comes to the plate. He's really got a golden opportunity to blow this game wide open here. The pitch on its way. Low and away, it's 1-0. Delgado jumps ahead. One ball, no strikes. Pitch coming home. Low and outside, it's 2-0 now on Delgado. The 2-0 pitch on his way. Up high, 3-0. Nowhere to put Delgado. In danger of walking in another insurance run for the Diesel now. That one low and outside for ball 4. A run will score. The Diesel extend their lead to 4-1 here in inning number 5. Just some difficulty finding the strike zone here for Gill. That's always the most frustrating thing as a pitcher. You put everything in, and sometimes out on that mound, you just can't find the strike zone. It can feel isolating again. There's nobody out there. Sometimes someone will come give you with a chat with you on the mound, but there's a limited number of times that can happen. Really, for most of the time, it's a mental battle. So there's a big swing and a miss on Grabowski for strike 1. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Outside corner called strike. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Gill 1 strike away from escaping the bases loaded jam. The next offering on its way. That one low. It's 2-2. It'll be a 2-2 pitch on its way. That one up high. The count full. The runners will be off on the pitch. Nowhere to put Grabowski. Already 1 run walked in. 3 runners have scored in the top half of the 5th inning for the Diesel. Gill gets set. Kicks and fires. Ball 4 up high. Another run scores. The Diesel take a 5-1 lead here in the top of inning number 5. Coach Khalid Cox signals to the mound. That'll be it for Samuel Gill. He leaves with the bases loaded. All 3 runners his responsibility. New man coming to the mound. It'll be George Creighton. Creighton, the left-hander. One of the Creighton twins. He'll be making his second appearance of the year. We'll be right back. The Diesel lead 5-1. Still have the bases loaded.
Did you know that 15 minutes can save you 15% or more on car insurance with Geico?
Yeah, but did you know that Dewey's favorite snack is popcorn from the Batavia Muckdogs?
Hi, what can I get for you?
One Muckdog ale, please.
Oh, that sounds good.
Here you go.
Hey, you know what? Let me get one of those too. Hey, thank you, good sir.
What is this Muckdog Ale?
Oh, it's actually the official beer of the Batavia Muckdogs, brewed by yours truly, Eli Fish. Come down, stop by, and get yourself some drinks, some food, awesome stuff at 109 Main Street.
Back now. George Creighton will try to retire the birthday boy, Riley Culver, without any more runs scoring. The Diesels have already struck for 4 runs. That one is lined down the left field line. Foul. For George Creighton on the season, he's appeared in 2 games. Pitched 1 2/3 innings. Struck out 4 batters, walked 2. A fastball, curveball, and changeup in his arsenal. That one outside for ball 1. It'll be a 1-1 now to Culver. That one is popped up behind the plate, and Creighton 1 strike away from tiptoeing his way out of this game, coming into a jam and escaping. Here comes the 1-2. Breaking ball. Clips the outside corner for strike 3. Creighton comes in, K's the first man he sees, and retires the side. But not before the Diesel strike for 4 runs after 4.5 innings of play here in the 7-inning contest. They lead 5-1. With the pitcher spot coming up to the plate, George Creighton will get an AB here in the bottom of inning number 5. Last time this spot in the order came up, Will Taylor was still in the game.
Number 23, George Creighton.
Taylor flew out to center field. Creighton will look to put some wood on the ball. That one on the outside corner for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive back up the middle. A base hit for George Creighton. Looks like a natural swing in the bat there. He's on with nobody out. A leadoff single for the pitcher. How about that? Another pitcher in James Van Meter now will come to the plate.
Now batting for Batavia, number 51, James Van Meter. Van Meter now batting for Batavia.
Van Meter. He's got a nice stance, I tell you. Big left-hander. I could see him doing some damage. He takes strike 1 right there. Van Meter, a guy who does not hit. There's a few guys on the team who both pitch and hit. Van Meter, not one of them. But in this game, he's getting the opportunity to swing the twig in place of Irwin's branch. He struck out back in the 3rd. Van Meter takes a wave and a miss at that one. He's quickly behind 0-2. You know, I'm not sure what I expected, but George Creighton really impressed me right there. That was a nice knock, but got some exit velo behind it. That one low and outside. It's 1-2 on Van Meter. Here comes the 1-2. Called strike 3 on the outside part of the plate. Van Meter not too happy with the call, but he'll walk back to the dugout, as that is the first out of inning number 5, as Bryson Berry gets his second shot at the plate. He popped out last time up, and he was frustrated. Slammed the bat down. Saw a pitch he liked and just missed it. And he takes that one on the outside corner for strike 1. Berry throws right-handed. Swings the twig lefty. Creighton dancing a little bit at first base. He's not going anywhere. Berry swings and misses at that one. He's behind 0-2. Home with the 0-2. Runner goes. That one grounded to third base. And it's booted. It hits off of the glove. Berry reaches safely. Creighton at second base. Runners on first and second with one man out here in the bottom of inning number 5. The lineup flips over as Caleb Walker comes to the plate with an opportunity to cut into that Diesel lead. Walker 0 for 2 with a pair of groundouts on the day. First pitch on its way. Just a touch outside for ball 1. One ball, no strikes on the shortstop, Caleb Walker. He takes that one outside once again, and he's up 2-0 in the count. Creighton still dancing at second. The 2-0 pitch is outside. It's 3-0.
Joe Downey on the mound.
Caleb Walker looking to do some damage here against Joe Downey. Here comes the 3-0. Runner goes for third. It was ball 4. So he was safe anyway. It didn't matter. The bases are loaded now with one away. The tying run comes to the plate with Conte Ueno in the box.
And it's Joe Downey now on the mound for Buffalo. And now Manning will take in second baseman number 4.
First pitch to Ueno is a called strike one. A pitcher pinch running as the man who started game 1 versus Elmira. Jaden Sherwood is now at first base. The 0-1 to Ueno is taken for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch. It's low for ball 1. One, 2 on its way. Line drive into right field. It's going to get down and it rolls by the laid out right fielder. 2 runs have scored. Sherwood is rounding third. He will score. Ueno is into third with a stand-up 3-run triple. The Muckdogs cut the lead to 1 as Conte Ueno clears the bases. Muckdogs trail 5-4 now. The tying run still just 90 feet away with 1 out as Jacob Vesco will come to the plate. Vesco smoked a double in his last AB. That was back when Sean Mindas was up here in the booth. Infield draws in with the tying run 90 feet away. Vesco with a high fly ball into relatively shallow center field. Grabowski under it. He makes the catch. Ueno bluffed. Then went back to third as a strong throw represents out number 2. James Bolton now coming to the plate.
Next up for Batavia, today's Tully's hitman of the game, the catcher number 27, James Bolton.
Bolton is 0 for 1 with a walk today. First pitch on its way. Fastball in the outside corner for strike 1. It's 1-1 on James Bolton, the pitch. Outside, 2-1. Bolton has really shown great discipline at the plate this season. Coming into the day, he had a 500 on-base percentage, 6 walks. He walked again today. These stats don't count towards league stats, as that one taken outside 3-1. So the numbers will not be changed by this game, but still, you want to see the ball get down in a sport as difficult as baseball. It's very mental. 3-1 pitch. Called strike on a breaking ball on the outside corner, and the count is full on the catcher Bolton. Three balls, 2 strikes Here comes the pitch. Fly ball into right field, taking a few steps in, and making the catch is Delgado to retire the side. Muckdogs strike for 3 runs behind the 3-run triple from Conta Ueno. They cut the lead down to 1. We're going into the final 2 innings of today's 7-inning contest. It is 5-4 Buffalo Diesel. We welcome you back here in inning number 6. George Creighton still on the mound. As Aiden Rose will lead off. First pitch to him is inside for ball 1. Big time scoring in that last inning, as you saw the Diesel strike for 4. The Muckdogs answered back. They scored 3 of their own. It's a 1-run game headed into the last 2 innings today. An exciting final 2 innings in store. We had the fireworks last night. Will we see more of that today? We'll find out. That one inside. Fans, I believe Muckdogs entered Caleb Kusina is in the hole. I see a helmet on. He's thrown on a Buffalo Diesel jersey. So that is something to monitor, as the 3-0 pitch is in there for called strike 1. Here comes the 3-1. Fly ball popped up first base side. Ewing under it makes the catch for the first out. 1 down. Here in inning number 6.
At shortstop, number 8, James Sherwood. Left fielder, Carter Vandelian.
Vandelian digs into the box and takes strike 1. Just thrown on a Buffalo Diesel jersey. So that is the 3-0 pitch is in there for called strike 1. One ball and 2 strikes on Vandelian. Creighton fires home. That one fouled back. Count still 1-2. One and two the count. Breaking ball. Beautiful pitch. A called strike 3 for the second out. And here he is. Muckdogs intern Caleb Kusina from SUNY Cortland. A guy who played football back in high school, was a receiver. Also a ball player. Let me tell you, I took a few ABs against him the other day. I saw a pitcher on the mound. He takes strike 1 right there. Has not hit in a little while. But hey, tall guy, an athlete. Let's see what he can do at the dish. That one, a swing and a miss. Quite a bit behind that one. It's 0-2. You saw him shaking his head a little bit at the plate. All right, I need to be a little earlier as though 2. Taken for called strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Kusina set down. A 1-2-3 inning from George Creighton. And after 5.5 innings of play, the Muckdogs trail the Buffalo Diesel 5-4.
Take me out to the ball game. Take it over, Luda.
For our singers today. Okay, who are you with?
Did you know that 15 minutes can save you 15% or more on car insurance with Geico?
Yeah, but did you know that Dewey's favorite snack is popcorn from the Batavia Muckdogs?
As I am excited to say, now pitching.
A new man on the mound here in inning number 6, the bottom half. It's another Muckdog intern. It's Zach Caper. Caper, the guy I had the opportunity to take some live ABs against the other day. I can give you the scout. He's got a fastball, a curveball, and a knuckleball. I'm thinking he'll predominantly be going with the knuckleball in this one. The first hitter he'll face is Blake Ewing. Ewing, 0 for 1 today. He had a sac fly his last time to the plate. First pitch, hits him. Caper promised he wouldn't hit anybody. That's harder to do it when you're actually on the mound. He hits Blake Ewing, probably isn't too thrilled with that one. Next man up is Luke Dodonna. Caper kicks, fires home that one up high. It's 1-0.
pitch in high school.
1 ball and no strikes to count. That one outside, it's 2-0. The 2-0 pitch on its way. Breaking ball, low. 3 balls, no strikes on Dodonna. Caper still looking to find the zone. He's taken a bit of time off of pitching in the last few years. Here it is, that one. Ball 4, Dodonna walks, and there are runners on first and second with nobody out. Here in the bottom of inning number 6.
Third baseman number 72, Cameron Copple.
Cameron Koppel comes up now. He had a base hit back in the second inning. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Upstairs, 2-0 now on Koppel. Two balls, no strikes. Caper comes home. That one outside, it's 3-0 now. Didn't look too thrilled with that call right there. Searching, he's trying to find a strike. The intern versus player matchup that everyone wanted. Here it is. A call, strike 1 on the outside corner. He told me before the game, if I can get a strikeout, I'd be very happy with this performance. He's looking for that. Not sure if we've seen the knuckleball. 3-1 pitch on its way. That one up high, and the bases are loaded now with Muckdogs. Nobody out. Manager out to the mound. Let's see if they pull the plug on Caper. It'll be another pitcher. Whoever faces him, it'll be another pitcher coming to the plate. Last time, his brother George Creighton lined a base hit into the outfield. This time, it'll be Jay Creighton, so one brother trying to match the other. It will indeed be Caper, still on the mound. Giving him some words of encouragement. There was some action in the bullpen. Somebody walking down. Can't quite make out who that is yet. Getting ready to come into the game. Caper maybe on a short leash now. First pitch. That one's in there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Outside, even at 1 apiece. The 1-1 pitch on its way. Just misses. It's 2-1 now on Creighton. 2-1 pitch coming home. Up and outside, 3-1. One ball would tie this one up. There's nowhere to put Jay Creighton. Afraid this might be it on the leash for Caper if he walks in the tying run. 3-1 on its way. Here it is. Catches the outside corner. A strike. And the count is full now on Zach. The count is full now. Zach Caper to Jay Creighton. Three balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Up and outside, ball 4. Game is tied. An emphatic bat flip from Creighton. Tough start to the day in his Dwyer Stadium pitching debut for Zach Caper. He'll look to fight back, or no, won't get a chance. Tough luck for him. He will not get a chance to straighten things out as they'll take him out of the game. There's a pinch hitter in for James Van Meter. It's another pitcher. Evan Hollinsworth will take the dish. Zach Caper is out of this ball game. All 3 runners his responsibility. This one tied up at 5s in the bottom of the 6th inning. Bases loaded, still nobody out. New pitcher into the game as a new batter. Evan Hollinsworth comes to the dish. Hollinsworth throws lefty, but he hits righty. A more rare combination. He comes in with the bases juiced and leaves one up high. It's 1-0.
I don't hear you. Thank you.
Here's the pitch. Up high, it's to the backstop. Dodana's coming for the plate. He will make it. And the Muckdogs take the lead. The trail runners both move up 90 feet, so runners at second and third, nobody out. The Muckdogs are up 6-5. Brennan Gosling has been put in a tough situation trying to put out a fire. 2-0 pitch. Hits the outside corner. It's 2-1. Zach Caper in line for the loss right now. It's the 2-1. Paints the outside corner. Another nice pitch there from Gosling to even things up at 2-2. 2-2 pitch on its way. Outside, the count is full. Here comes the 3-2 offering. Fouled away, first base side. Hollinsworth puts some wood on the ball. They'll do it again in a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Gosling gets his first out. There's 1 away. here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
To play for Batavia, number 34, Cole Taylor.
Cole Taylor is back in the game, getting an AB. It's outside for ball 1. Maybe some, I don't know what the word is, but Taylor was out of the game. Now he's back in. The 1-0 pitch is up, hits off the glove, goes to the backstop. Another run scores. That is Koppel. The Muckdogs extend their lead to 7-5. Creighton also advanced to 3rd. Outside, it's 3-0 now on Taylor. No. Taylor is in for Bryston Berry. On deck, it's Jaden Sherwood, another pitcher. The 3-0 is cut on and missed. It's 3 balls, 1 strike. The 3-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. He's ready with the pitch. Called. Strike 3 on Cole Taylor. He was ready to flip the bat and run down to first. Umpire thought otherwise. And that's the 2nd out in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Shortstop number 8, Jaden Sherwood.
As Jaden Sherwood will come into the game for Caleb Walker, get a chance to pinch hit. Probably not going to get another opportunity at the plate. He takes that one outside for ball 1. Sherwood, I guess, not pinch hitting as he pinch ran. He's been in the game for a little while. The 1-0 pitch. Called, strike 1. Sherwood, one of the few pitchers on this team who has hit here. Of course, went to Notre Dame High School here in Batavia, New York. Called Dwyer Stadium his home. Here comes the 1-1. That one outside. It's 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch on his way. Outside, it's 3-1 now on Sherwood. Three balls, 1 strike on Sherwood. Here's the pitch. In there, strike 2. The count full on the pitcher playing shortstop. 3 balls, 2 strikes, runners on 2nd and 3rd. The Muckdogs lead by 2 in the bottom of the 6th inning of this 7-inning ball game. Pitch on its way. Fouled back. We'll do it again. Sherwood fouls it away once again. The pitcher doing a legit job of fighting here. Battling. Putting together a professional. I'd say this counts as a quad, a quality AB. So here comes the 3-2. Breaking ball. Inside, ball 4. After all that, Sherwood draws a walk. A good AB there, as now Conte Ueno comes to the plate. Conta smoked a 3-run triple his last time up. A chance to extend the Muckdog lead and add to an already 3 ribby day. He's 2 for 3. Pitch foul away, first base side. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch outside hits off the glove, but no runner advances anywhere, and the count is 1-1. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Samuel Gill will pinch run for Jay Creighton at third base. Guys moving all over the place today. Here's the 2-1. Outside, it's 3-1. Three-one pitch. Sherwood is off for second. What a jump from Jaden Sherwood. It didn't matter as ball 4 is delivered to Ueno to load the bases. As Jacob Vesco will come to the plate. I tell you, if that was a strike, Jaden Sherwood would have been in there easily standing. Keep it together, professional AB. And follow that up with a great jump. Sherwood showing off that he's got more skills. Pitchers are athletes too. That's a thing that pitchers love to say. He's proving it right there. Vesco in the box takes that for strike 1. Vesco has flown out to center field twice and ripped a double down the left field line. A 1 pitch to him. A called strike 2 on the outside corner. No balls, 2 strikes with the bases loaded. Pitch to Vesco. Outside. Just missing by a touch is Gosling, and it's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Line drive in the right center field. That one is going to get down for a base hit. 2-run score. Advancing to third is Ueno. Vesco took a big turn at first with no one covering the bag, but then walked back. It's a 2-ribby double for Jacob Vesco, and the Muckdogs extend their lead. They're up 9-5. James Bolton, one last chance. He's the Tully's hitman of the game. It's his last opportunity to get a knock and give the fans some free chicken tenders. First pitch to him is tapped to second base. Fielded, not cleanly. Bolton will reach. Don't think that's going to be ruled a base hit, but a run scores. The Muckdogs now lead 10-5. It is indeed rolled an E4. In the bottom of the 6th inning, the Muckdogs have now batted around as Blake Ewing comes to the plate. He was hit by Zach Caper to lead off this inning. First pitch to Ewing on its way. Low and outside corner for strike one. No balls, one strike to the first baseman. Here's the pitch. Sky down the left field line, foul. It's 0-2. No balls and two strikes on Blake Ewing. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, tap to second base. That one fielded cleanly. The throw to first is in time to retire the side. But the Muckdogs strike for 6 runs. They came into the inning down 5-4. They exit up 10-5. We're going to the final half inning. The Muckdogs lead is 10-5. Fans, you've seen it. Let's take a look again at the upcoming schedule before this one wraps up. The Muckdogs have tomorrow off, but they return to the field Tuesday. They take on the Auburn Double Days on Guaranteed Win Night. Gates open 5:30. That game will start at 6:30. On Wednesday, it is Weenie Wednesday. There will be dollar hot dogs, the deal of the summer, as the Muckdogs take on the Newark Pilots for the first time this season. Doors once again open at 5:30. Game starts at 6:30. They go on the road up to St. Catharines on Thursday to face the Niagara Ironbacks. And then on Friday, June 20th, it's Dewey's birthday. I've heard there may be a few additional mascots. There are some guests for the #1 mascot in the world's birthday. For tickets, call 585-524-2260. We're back. Royston Berry on the mound. His first pitch is outside for ball 1. Barry has made 2 appearances on the season. This is his 3rd. That one is fouled back. It's 1-1. One pitch on the way. That one low. It's 2-1. Here it comes on 2-1. Barry. A little pause before coming home. Fastball outside. 3 balls and 1 strike here. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Outside, low, ball 4. Caruana reaches first with the base on balls. Now CJ Snooks comes up with a man up. Snoop. Not Snooks, sorry about that. Barry, first pitch on its way. Swing and a miss for strike one. No balls, one strike. The pitch outside corner called strike two. No balls and two strikes. Barry kicks, fires. That one fouled away. They'll do it again on 0-2. No balls, two strikes the count. Here's the pitch. Fastball up high. It's 1-2. One-two pitch on its way. Outside, the count even at 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. Barry comes home. The pitch is low. The count runs full. It's 3-2. It'll be a 3-2 to CJ Snooks. Here comes the pitch. Pitch not made just yet as the batter called time. They'll do it again. Three-two pitch on its way. It's low for ball four. First two men reach base with the free pass. And the Diesel not done yet. They're trying to battle back as Tyler Scora comes to the plate. Scora 0 for 1. He's had a sac fly his last time up to the plate. That one fouled back. It's 0-1. No balls and a strike. Here comes the pitch. That one flied into right field, taking a few steps back, getting under it, and making the catch is Vesco for the first out here in the top of the seventh.
Shortstop, Victor Mazzara.
Victor Mazzara. And he needs to get on any way he can. The Diesel need base runners at this point in the game, down by 5 runs. They'll take them any way they can. You can't tie the game on one swing in this situation. Brayston Berry will come home with the pitch. Foul tipped into the glove for strike one. The 0-1 offering to Mazzara. Popped up foul, first base side out of play.
That's a beautiful day. Very good.
No balls, 2 strikes. That one, a little dribbler out to shortstop. Sherwood fields, throws to first base. Not in time. Looked like a close play. I thought there's a chance that Sherwood had him. I tell you, for a pitcher playing shortstop, he looks good out there. Skip Martinez will go out. Have a word with the umpire about that one, as the bases are loaded now with Diesel. Did they just rig him up? Did they send him out of the game? Gesturing away, telling him to go. Didn't seem like he said all that much. He's not too happy. He got rung up. How about that? They threw him out of the game. He really had barely gotten out there when they sent him home. The players in the dugout love it. I tell you, that was a very quick toss. And Skip Martinez now is going to take his time, walk into the clubhouse. Dewey out there, bowing to him. First time he's been thrown out this season. That one pretty surprising. The base is loaded now as Bryson Berry comes to the plate and delivers one high. It's 1-0. On its way. Fouled back. It's 1-1 now. One ball, 1 strike, the count. Barry delivers one that's popped up first base side out of play, and he jumps ahead 1-2. One-two pitch. Ground ball down the third base line and into left field. 2 runs are gonna score. It's a 2-run single from Henry Delgado. And this one's not over quite yet. It's 10-7 Muckdogs. Nice piece of hitting there. Not fooled on the breaking ball. Stayed with it. Grounded it down the line. Past Koppel over there at third. Coach Khalid Cox will have a meeting on the mound with his right-hander. Now acting as the manager with Skip Martinez rung from the ballgame. They're back now. First pitch on its way to Grabowski. Check swing. No swing. That's ball 1. Bryson Berry now comes home with the 1-0. Up and inside. It hits off the glove, goes to the backstop, and the runners move up to second and third. The Diesel really threatening here. The tying run is at the plate. I tell you, if he gets a base hit, tying run. On base, this game really fell over. Of course, the Muckdogs, it's an out-of-league game, so it doesn't count to the win-loss record. Still, it doesn't feel good to lose any game, as that one is fouled back. It's 2-1. Two balls, one strike. Here's the pitch. Foul. Outside of third base. Count even at 2s. Count 2-2. Here it is from Barry. No call. The players on the field cannot believe it. Arms up in the air. Again, though, it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is what the umpire rules. The count now 3-2 on Grabowski. Here comes the pitch from Barry. It's low for ball 4. The tying run reaches base. The bases are loaded with one man out here in the top of the 7th.
First base, Riley Culver.
Here comes the birthday boy, Riley Culver. Culver is the go-ahead run. Presents the opportunity to really flip this game around. There's a swing and a miss, strike 1. A reminder that this is a 7-inning game, so if the Muckdogs can nail down these final 2 outs, the game would be over. As the 0-1 offering on its way. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Barry coming out, firing strikes. Now in a very favorable count. Here comes the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 3-pitch K of Riley Culver. Barry attacking the zone, and now the Muckdogs 1 out away from nailing down the victory. Only man standing between them and victory is Aiden Rose. Rose flies that one into right field. Vesco moves over a little bit and makes the catch. And the ball game is over. The Muckdogs win this one 10-7. A little bit of drama in the top of the 7th inning. Base runners reach, manager gets tossed. But hey, that's it. That's the ball game. The Muckdogs continue their winning ways. While this one does not count in the standings, the Muckdogs have now won 3 straight ball games. They can still use that positive energy and momentum as they roll into the next contest. Speaking of, let's give you a look at the upcoming schedule. You've already seen it a few times, but again, the Muckdogs have a few home games. 3 home games next week. During the week, there's also games on the weekend. I'll get those up for you. Saturday and Sunday, they are on the road. That'll be it for us here today. Muckdogs win this one 10-7. Thank you to everyone who chose to tune in to Muckdog Baseball today. To all the fathers out there listening, I wish you a happy Father's Day. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday with whoever you choose to spend it, whatever you choose to do. I thank you, and I wish you